Super Bowls. That's what Bills stands for in the Buffalo Bills.
That's back in the 90s. I was like 5 years old in 96, so how would I remember that?
We're not going to get into age, all right? All right. Who is your defense?
My defense is Washington's D. They don't look that bad.
The Redskins, they lost to the Lions.
They don't look that bad. Their offense just sucks.
Yeah, they do.
And Tampa Bay has not gotten any better.
Oh, talk about sucks. You know what? Let's change up here. If we had to predict right now, who is going 0-16 this year? Stud, Buccaneers, or Rams? Who's going 0-16?
I'm going to have to say the Rams.
The Rams? Who do you say, Dub?
I'll go with Tampa Bay. They got Byron Leftwich. He's a scrub.
He's not even starting. I couldn't even tell you who the starting quarterback is. It's some guy. I don't know who he is.
What? Byron Leftwich was starting, I thought.
Not anymore. It was announced that whatever that coach's name down there is in Tampa Bay. Oh, well.
That's how bad they got to be.
They're that bad. I'm saying that the 0-16 watch this year goes to the St. Louis Rams. Because as of right now, it looks like Kyle Bowler is their quarterback. Need I say more? And they got no receivers, no nothing. So we're going to start an 0-16 watch. Right now, St. Louis Rams are going to be the kitty cats of last year. Do we agree, Stud?
Yeah.
All right.
Kyle Bowler, he was happy feet in Baltimore, and he even had a good line. Can't imagine him over in St. Louis.
Well, we're saying 0-16. You're saying Buccaneers. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. All right. My defense, speaking of the St. Louis Lambs, is the San Francisco 49ers. They play the Lambs. Their defense with Mike Singletary at head coach is awesome. Their only loss is on a Brett Favre magical pass at the last play of the game on a Hail Mary. Take the San Francisco 49ers and click them.
That was a good game. I still can't get over that last play. Yeah. That's the only purple I will ever like. The Vikings.
Oh! Okay, well, all right.
Go to quarterbacks.
We're going to flicks, guys, that you're going to flick them to the bench. Get rid of them. Put them on your bench. The matchup is bad or there's something bad about them. Don't play them. Quarterback, who you got?
All right, I got basically two people, just like Brady Quinn and Derek Anderson.
It's the Browns.
The Browns. What do we say? If it's brown, flush it down. Just take the entire Cleveland Browns and flush them down the toilet. How's that for you?
Yep.
I like how every team that the Ravens play the next week, they suck. They're all flushing down. And you know what happens? They do suck. That's because you guys have played nobody good. Nobody good.
We're getting ready to.
You're saying the Chargers aren't good. You got them this week, boy.
Well, they're going to beat us, but we're no good either.
Oh! He is off. How can you just throw your team under the bus?
I'm throwing them under the bus because when you don't try in the fourth quarter and they score, that was just bad. Lima Swede catch a damn ball.
I love it.
4th and 10.
Keep going.
It was 4th and 10. They had 2 fourth downs and they converted both of them. What a terrible game! You got to step it up and actually stop a freaking drive once in the fourth quarter.
I love this.
It's like
This is a Steelers fan, everybody.
All right.
All right. Three-way high five.
High-fiving him.
It's like you sit there and wait for Ben Roethlisberger to come back. It's not going to happen every dang game.
All right. Where were we after he got on his Steelers rant right there? But
his turn with.
Don't worry, I still love the Steelers. They just they're not doing it.
Don't say it. It's early. All right. Let's get back to business here. Who is your quarterback?
I'm flicking your crappy Mr. Joe Flacco. He is very wacko.
Oh!
He's playing against the old New England defense, secondary. I think somebody's gonna have to find a way to stop him. I mean, he cannot get over 300 yards every game. Flick him this week against the old secondary of New England.
What he just said, pay no attention to. That's all I got to say. My quarterback that I'm flicking him, and T.O., I said in an earlier show that he showed him where the bus was parked. Now took the keys, and he turned it on, and he's getting ready to start to drive the bus. Trent Edwards versus Miami. I know they've got issues with the quarterback, but on the defensive side, they're still pretty good. Trent Edwards, flick him. Running backs. Who's your running back?
My running back is Larry Johnson. He's just been a big disappointment, and he has no line to give him any chance. And he's playing a good defense.
Who's that?
New York.
The New York
Jets.
Which
Wait.
New York team? It don't matter.
The Jets, I think.
The Jets, Jets. Well, okay, if that's the case, go to your running back, Dub.
My running back is Brandon Jacobs. They're going to let Eli air it out this week. He's just going to throw all over him. So there's no need to run into the end zone. So that's my flick. I'm sorry.
You're flicking Brandon Jacobs.
I'm still just
You
frustrated.
flicked Matt Forte 2 weeks ago.
And it worked very well. He played the Steelers. Somehow they beat him still, but...
Okay.
Hold
My
up.
running back on...
Dad.
What?
Hold up. It is the Giants. I just looked at it.
The Giants. Okay, correction. We want to make sure we get it right. They're the New York what?
Football Giants.
Football Giants. That's right. They are the New York Football Giants. All right. My running back, they say he's coming back. I've got you on 2 of my fantasy teams, and I'm really wondering why I got you. LT LaDainian Tomlinson. I would not play him. I would say, show me what you got now, LT. And they do play the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They have a good run defense. They can't stop anything else, but they have a good run defense.
Okay. Wide receiver, 12-year-old stud.
My wide receiver is Antonio Ryan. It's simple. He has no quarterback to throw any balls to him.
What else can you say? They play the Deadskins. It doesn't matter who they play. They suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Send him to the waiver wire. Dub!
My wide receiver is Ted Ginn Jr. He plays a good Buffalo D. They were the only ones that could slow down Drew Brees. I mean, so far, they did a good job against him. Not perfect, but it's still, they slowed him down. That first drive is what scared me. It was that first drive, they threw it right down the field and got 7. That was a nice drive. And then they slowed him down after that. Over there in Buffalo, they were trying trick plays and stuff. It wasn't working too bad for him.
No. All right. Well, there you heard it. Okay, my wide receiver that I'm clicking because, you know what, I got you on one of my teams amongst the 6 leagues I'm in, and he just ain't cutting it. Chris Chambers, San Diego Superchargers. You're not getting it done, so I'm just flicking you. Period. Okay, tight end. Who you flicking there, 12-year-old stud?
I am flicking Tony Scheffler.
Tony Scheffler from your Denver Broncos. Why is that?
He only had 1 catch the whole year.
Oh, that's bad.
That's real bad.
Yeah.
1 catch.
1 catch. That sucks. Flick him. Are you flicking the tight end?
Just for the record, the only team that you said was good that played the Ravens, you have flicked every one of them against the Steelers. So if you want to say they beat anybody good, then you're just out. You're a wacko.
Wacko for Flacco. That's right. Get back to your tight end before you start wanting to bust on my Ravens. 3-0, 1-2. Okay, go ahead. Who are you flicking?
My tight end would be Chris Cooley. Campbell will he'll actually have a chance to throw the ball deep. He's playing a he's playing a bad D, so I have a feeling he's going to be able to throw the ball deep.
He can't throw the ball deep.
He can't, but he's going to have the chance to. They're just going to keep throwing it out there.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Hoping Moss or maybe Randall L. or somebody will get under the dang ball because they don't do it normally, so...
Chris Cooley's a good tight end. So that's right. You flicked Matt Forte, and you were right on. So we'll see what happens. My tight end, I'm flicking 2 of them off the same team. The New England Patriots, the evil empire, Bill Belichick. Guess what? Ray's coming to your house. Ray and the Ravens D's coming. Take both your tight ends, Benjamin Watson and Chris Baker, and flick them because they're not doing anything. Okay?
All right, exaggeration,
All right.
but
12-year-old stud. I just want to finish the show and say that you are in what's called an NFL R&R League, which stands for NFL Rants and Raves, which is a podcast that we listen to and we love them. Stephen Miranda and Jeff Ellis of NFL Rants and Raves. And you played Jeff Ellis this week. What happened, man?
Being simple, I beat him.
You beat Jeff Ellis. So, Jeff Ellis, if you're watching, this is a 12-year-old stud you lost to. So, guess what? $900 if you win.
it's getting closer.
It's a long season in fantasy football.
That's right. All right, that brings us to the end. This is our lion here who's roaring. And we want to thank you very much for watching. And in closing, I want to say that I'm Mark Benda.
I'm Little Benda.
I'm Joe, and thank God for the NHL season.
That's right. Well, we're not even going to get into that. Anyway, you've been watching Fantasy Football Masterminds.